What's up guys, quick question, real quick. Are you cheap and are you lazy? Especially when it comes to boat maintenance, aluminum boat maintenance. Come here, real quick. Me too. Have you guys heard of Flex Seal? It's why I'm super excited about this episode because I found this stuff called Flex Seal that seems to be super cheap. It's like $12 a bottle, and it could in theory save hella time, hella money, hella manual labor fixing my leaky aluminum boat rivets. So I'm really hoping this will work out and we'll get out there and get my first fish on the new aluminum boat. Be sure you guys stay all the way to the end and I'll show you one of my favorite ways to catch spotted bay bass in the harbors. And I've got a big surprise coming up, a new reveal, so stay tuned. All right, what's up guys? We're out here at the DIY store. So if you remember from the last episode, we had some leaks in the boat. So I looked around on YouTube, and to avoid a ton of work that I do not want to do, I'm picking up some Flex Seal. Flex Seal, we're gonna see if you can help us out on the water, see if we can fix some leaks, the cheap way, the easy way. Let's get out there, see what happens. So it's been a while since we've had this thing on the water. I want to fill it up with water now and see if we can find specifically where the leaky rivets are, and we'll just put X's on it. So we're gonna pull this out and fill it up. All right, so we just finished up putting some water in the boat, found out there's a bunch of leaks down pretty much the entire sides. We're gonna have some patching to do. I might just spray some Flex Fill on it, call it a day. I don't know, we'll see. But we definitely got some leaks we gotta deal with. All through here, other side, it's just leaks everywhere. This is my first time using Flex Seal. Never used this stuff before, so we'll see how well it does. All right guys, you can see it down here. We've got our Flex Seal clear coat ran along all of our rivet lines, inside and out. We've done 2 coats on the bottom and the outside. So we'll see if this works and get it out on Lake Balboa tomorrow, see how it goes. So here's the thing about Lake Balboa. I know I said we were gonna go to Lake Balboa, but the more I think about it, I really wanna test this stuff in the salt water. I wanna see if salt water corrodes this liquid rubber that's inside this can. So we're gonna head down to Marina del Rey, meet up with Terry, and get this boat on the water and see how it instantly, when it hits the water, handles the pressure, and then how it goes throughout the rest of the day from there. I pulled the fuel pump out, I cleaned it, I took it apart, and I just cleaned it. We pulled the carb off, and I cleaned that again. I let it soak in Kim Dip for another night, pulled it out, sprayed it out. So those were the 2 engine things that we did from last time you saw to where we are today. So I unloaded 2 cans of Flex Seal on this boat. So this was really a test to see if Flex Seal worked or not, if it stopped leaks, and turns out it's not stopping leaks. So we unloaded 2 cans, still seeing some leaks pretty immediately. Doesn't look as bad as it was last time though.
I don't see any leaks up here, so your front's good. It's that back that's got the little drips.
All this was leaking before. I don't see any leaks here. All this down the side where all that patchwork was is not leaking. That was leaking a lot actually before, so that's good. Got some leaks coming in. There they are, so. Flex Seal, fail. You know, I say fail, but I probably shouldn't take it that far in that extreme because it really did solve a lot of the leaks in the rivets in this boat. I don't want to totally say like Flex Seal doesn't work. It did work. I mean, it solved some leaks. For sure it solved some leaks, but it didn't solve all of them, and it didn't solve them 100%. But it definitely puts me in a position where I'm good. Like, I'm good with that. I'll just keep spraying that on before. I simply don't have the capacity right now to do that sort of manual labor that would be required, and I ain't got no money for it. So Flex Seal, here we are. I'm gonna put some seafoam in the gas tank, see if that'll help clean it out and just let it idle a little bit better. I don't know if I was supposed to put the whole can on or not. We'll find out.
We're gonna find out.
See, I don't know what that is, dude. Putting it in gear kills it. Nope.
No.
Died.
For two-stroke premix.
What?
For two-stroke premix, 2 ounces per gallon.
How much did we put in?
16. 8 per gallon. Well, what is this for? No, you said 3.
I guess we could have read that part first. Definitely could be affecting it though. This.
Maybe.
See, there it goes again. I don't know what that is.
You didn't lower the throttle,
No,
did you?
just died out. Should we pour more of that in here to thin it out? Ah, forget it. Hold on. I think it's probably dangerous. It says do not do it in the boat right here. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's what it is. Just a bad mix of seafoam. We just need to burn gas right now.
So too.
Terry, why'd you let me just pour the whole can in? So we might have screwed ourselves a little bit putting the whole can of seafoam in. I think we were supposed to use 2 ounces.
2 ounces
Per gallon. We used 16 for 3 gallons, I think. 16 for 3 gallons.
5.3.
Way more. Read directions before you guys do things.
We almost tripled it.
Read directions. We're gonna try to pour some gas into this and thin it out a little bit, see if that helps. This is the part of it all that's like, ugh. I mean, if I'm being honest with myself, it's kind of going how I expected it to go.
Well,
I don't know, something's going on. Might as well get some fishing in. Oh, there it is. There's one.
oh, he came Don't bend me up.
There it is. Terry's on one. Here we go. First fish on the boat, Terry.
Yeah. Boom, yellowfin croaker. We don't know how to release him. That's the second time he's been in the boat. And you're free.
Oh, there we go. First cast. First cast on the Leaky X-Blade. What is that? Terry, I caught your fish, dude. I have noticed there's a lot of these around this area. So I remember this episode where Nick from Cast and Crank Podcast was fishing with Bobby Martinez. I think they were in Newport Harbor, I'm not sure. But Bobby was talking about how he flips pilings. I saw a perfect piling, so I had to give it a shot. So shout out to Bobby Martinez, man. This one's for you, this one's for Nick. Get under there. There we go. On the drop. On the drop, right at that pillar. Dude, good spotty, dude. Good spotty. There we go. Nice spotty, man. The Leaky axe blade. You bit it right on that pop. That's using a Leaky axe blade, so I guess you can maybe use other stuff, but using the Leaky axe blade, drop it down, and when you drop it down, these spotties, from what I understand, they just sit at the bottom of these pilings chilling, and they just watch it fall. And they watch it get to the bottom, hits the bottom, give it a couple pops when it hits the bottom, boom, they hit it. It's awesome, it's so much fun. Just search around pilings, drop them with an axe blade. You guys are definitely gonna get some spotties. All right, what's up guys? We're back in the alleyway. So we've got the Johnson 9.9 on the stand. We're just gonna burn it for a little while, try to burn some of that sea foam, burn that fuel and just let it run, make sure it's running okay. I have a super, super cool reveal. I'm excited to show you guys this new motor we're gonna be putting on the boat. That'll be probably the next thing we start doing on the boat project is messing with this, trying to get it running. So check this out, guys. All right, so this is a little Evinrude 6 horsepower Fisherman that my buddy Tom and Cash gave me. I haven't actually tried to start it yet, so we'll try to start this. I'm gonna switch the spark plugs out. You know, sometimes I think about my outros, how I'm gonna get out of things, and then the universe says, here you go. I'll see you guys next time. Stay tuned for the next episode. We're gonna get into this thing, see what's going on. We'll take the carb off, clean that, see if we can get this old Evinrude Fisherman started, 6 horsepower. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Click this box right here if you want to get caught up on the full boat project playlist, or check out some of my other fishing videos in this box right here. If you enjoyed the content, please consider subscribing to the channel and giving this video a thumbs up. Also, leave a comment and let me know about your experiences with Flex Seal. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.